Hi friends, it's Kristen. Today I am going to try out some things from a brand that's new to me. It's called Joah or Joah. It's Joah. I have seen them like on, I think like my Facebook, when you're scrolling, or like Instagram, and a couple things caught my eye, and so I decided to check it out one day. Very affordable, plus they were having a sale. I want to say it was around Labor Day. It did ship very quickly, I just haven't gotten to it yet. And they do free shipping over $15, which is really great. So I spent about $15, it was a little over, so around $16 for 4 products. So I've got a packing slip here. I got a blush, I got a eyeshadow quad, a liquid highlighter, and a high shine lip gloss. So I got 4 full-size products for about $16. So if you look at it, about $4 a product, including shipping. So I thought that was really great. I do enjoy sharing ways of getting affordable makeup, because I know that's kind of a luxury item and not everybody can afford that. So for those big prices, I can't really anymore. So, gotta find a way to make the magic happen, right? Okay, so I did do my base. They do have a concealer that I think went like viral on TikTok. You can get it on the website, or they do sell some of their stuff on Amazon, and it's around 10 bucks. I didn't pick that up. I just picked up the 4 things I mentioned. So I do have my base done and my eyebrows, and I will put mascara on, but I didn't order it. But I like to do my eyeshadow first before I put mascara on. So let's get into this. Should have opened these before I started filming. I apologize. But your girl doesn't have it together. So usually I do my eyes first when I do my makeup, but since I already did my base, I think I'll just go ahead and do the blush and highlighter. So this is the blush, and this is in shade Bright Peony. So as you can see, I'm not sitting at my desk. I'm sitting where I do like my unboxings and stuff, where I don't do get readies with me. So hopefully I got everything I need and don't have to like reach up and grab stuff. But your girl might. And I know I put my tweezers down here so I could open things, but apparently they didn't stay down here. So okay. I will say the packaging isn't like the most high-end looking. It does look a little on the cheaper side, which I don't mind the stuff coming in plastic. Like, I'm not showing off my stuff, but sometimes when it just has like the writing, it looks a little more on the cheaper side. But once again, also, I'm not like looking to impress people with the actual makeup containers. Like, just looking to impress people with the finished product, hopefully. So I got a blush brush here from Makeup of the Day. I think I got that in Ipsy. All right. It's nice. You never really know like how pigmented a blush will be until you put it on. So I try to remember to start off not heavy-handed, and sometimes I forget and I look ridiculous until I figure out how to blend it out or calm it down. So this is nice. It's very pretty. Nice subtle blush. It blended out decently. It looks better in my mirror, I will say, than on camera. And we are not done. I forgot I was going to swatch this before. So that's what the swatch looks like. Very pretty color. And I did forget something to put the highlighter on with. So let me grab my beauty blender here. We'll just use that. All right, so this is the liquid highlighter. It is in Pink Dawn. This is not like necessarily going to be, this is probably not the highlighter I would pick to go with the blush and eyeshadow palette, but we're just trying it out to see how this brand works. So it is like 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not going anywhere. And I could just put mud on my face and my husband would be like, you look so amazing. Oh, he's the sweetest. I lucked out. Ooh, so it's got a big old doe foot applicator. I'm gonna put it underneath the blush there. It's a more pinky in person. It looks a little more champagne-y, I think, maybe on camera. That's me just kind of sharing it out. Maybe I won't use the blender. Maybe I'll just use like my finger. We're just experimenting here. I will say I wish the doe foot was smaller because it's gonna be hard to like control how much product you put on. Tap, tap, tappity tap. Tap, tap, tappity tap. I don't know, it feels like in the mirror it kind of like went away to nothing. So we might have to build that up a little bit. So let's see here. Maybe I will just go ahead and take the applicator and dab it on. Okay. Ooh. It is much shinier on camera than it is in the mirror. I'm not getting too much of that pink gleam that is in it. So, okay. And now let's take a little bit. Boop, boop. Do you like my sound effects? Okay. I feel like it did better on the nose than on the cheeks, but it's not bad. Yeah, it definitely shows up more on camera than it does when I'm just looking in the mirror. And that's probably like the lights hitting in and stuff from behind the ring light. So not bad. Just want to. I always seem to not get as much pigment on this side as I do this side with my blush. I don't know, it's because, I don't know. It's probably just my weird face. This is the lip gloss. It's in Milky Way. I'm gonna line my lips with, brought the lip liner, I swear I did. Did I not? Did I not bring my lip liner? I'm never gonna be able to find it again. Okay. Okay, I have lost the lip liner. There it is. Found it. This is Vintage by Jessica. I got it in Ipsy. I think I got it with points. And I've actually really enjoyed it. It kind of like looks like a brownie nude, but when I line my lips, it's almost just like my lips, but a little bit better kind of shade. All right, and this is in the shade Milky Way. I don't remember if I said that. So, got that doe foot there, just kind of your regular flat doe foot. It's right there on my wrist. Feels maybe a little on the heavy side, but let's test it out on the actual lips. Actually, that feels really nice. It's just kind of like a light brownish pink with some shimmer in it, but not super sparkly. I actually really like it. It feels nice. Doesn't feel sticky. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then last but not least, we got our little quad eyeshadow. This is Berry Best, the Berry Best. I thought it said Berry Beat at first. I was like, that's weird. Just had them. So if I wasn't just looking for something I just had, I would have like so much extra time in my life. Oh, it does have a little color saver. Those are the colors. It doesn't come with a mirror, but I don't really ever use the mirrors that come in palettes, so it's not something that I feel that I need. Okay, let's see if I can do this where you can see it. I'm gonna do the two shimmers first. This looked much more like purple, I will say, when I saw it. It's a little more reddish coppery. Not as berry as I thought it would be. So you can see the first shimmer. I'm trying to coordinate the shades with what it says on the back. This is cranberry, and then below it is passion fruit, and then we have lychee and golden berry. I'm gonna go in with swatch. Okay. So the top one that's very light is passion fruit, and then cranberry, lychee, golden berry. Okay, so I will say it's not exactly the colors I thought I was getting, so I'm a little like about that, but it's hard to tell on a website exactly how colors look. But I don't hate it or anything. I'm gonna try it out, obviously. So how do you guys feel about quads? I feel like quads are nice because you know, some days you want to do something, you want to put your makeup on and give yourself that little extra oomph, but like the idea of looking at a bigger palette and trying to pick your colors and trying to be really creative can be hard. And so that's kind of what I like having like those palettes for, those days that you want to make something, but you don't know if you can quite get up the gumption to really get your brain working, and so you need a little help, how to make it just a little bit easier. So this is gonna be hard because I usually kind of lift my eye up when I do it because I do have hooded eyes, but we'll roll with the punches here. So I'm taking, I think this is Golden Berry, and putting on the outer third-ish of my lid. And I forgot to prime my eyes, so yeah. This is going on really nicely. It's pretty opaque how it lays down, so that is nice. And I'm using this brush. It is a Lunar Beauty E6 brush. And I'm just gonna put it in my crease, just like a little more than halfway. Another reason, besides like the slightly hooded eyes, is like my eyelids are kind of wrinkly, so sometimes if I don't like pull it up, it skips. It really doesn't have anything to do with the shadow, it's just my eyes and how I've had to adapt. This is Lunar Beauty E2, and I'm gonna go in with Lychee, the lighter matte, to buff it out. They are very pigmented, like they are laying down with good color. I will definitely give them that. This is more of a red shade. I don't usually do like red eyeshadow looks because it gives me that like I've been sick or crying kind of vibe. So if I had realized that this was more reddish and not quite as purple, I probably would have picked a different color story, but I'm enjoying it. It is like laying down and blending out very nicely and working with the other shadow really well. That's actually pretty impressive. I am going to go back in with the E6 with it and put a little bit more of Golden Berry on the outer corner. Just kind of lay it down. Okay. Usually I put glitter glue on even when I'm not doing glitter, I'm just doing regular shimmer. But I think I am just going to go for it because I'm probably not going to wear this for very long. Like I said, it's like 11:30 at night, so I'm going to go into Cranberry to kind of do most of the lid except for like the first little bit of the inner corner. And then I'm going in again with Lunar Beauty, and this is an E4. Not the most like poppin' shade, but it's laying down really nicely. It's not patchy or anything. And considering I didn't prime my eyes at all, it's pretty impressive actually. And I'm really not, like, there's some fallout in the pan, but I don't seem to have any fallout, like, on my face. So this is actually pretty impressive. All right, and I'm just gonna flip this over and use, what's it, passion fruit, I believe, is the lighter shimmer, and put that on just kind of the inner corner. Just dog hair. Just dog hair on everything in my life. Might just use my finger. No, actually, I'm kind of tapping it down on the inner eye. I guess it's not an eyelid, inner part of my eye. Excuse me. Okay, let me slap some mascara on. This is a Well People mascara. I got it as a sample from somewhere. It's okay. Not my favorite. It does give me a little bit of raccoon eye after a long wear. Like, if I'm working, it's like 4 in the morning, so I've worn it for like 10 hours at that point, so I can't really give it too many, I can't knock too many points off for a little bit of flaking after 10 hours. It's one of those that I feel like the more I've used it, it's gotten better. And sometimes that happens with mascara for me. It's like, it has to dry down just a little bit. Get a little air in there. Okay. So this is the final look. It's kind of weird how it looks, like right here, it looks kind of, I don't know, not patchy, but like it didn't blend, but in my mirror, in person, it looks like it blended very well. It's so weird how things change in the camera as opposed to the mirror. I know, like, there's been so many times, and I'm sure many of you have felt this before, where you look in the mirror and you're like, I am a goddess today. I look amazing. And then you take a selfie and you're like, who is this swamp troll? Happens to me all the time. I hate taking pictures of myself. Absolutely hate it. I don't really like having my picture taken at all. I will say my lovely wedding photographer is one of the few people that has actually made me go, wow, I look amazing. So yeah, that is the final look. What do you guys think? I think this is a hit. Like, I was a little, I say, you know, the blush and the highlighter are good. They're fine. I'm not like impressed, but for the price point, they're good. I am not upset with them. They're just I'm not blown away by them, but I really enjoy this gloss. It feels really light. It's a nice sheen. It's very pretty. And I'm really liking the eyeshadow palette, although I wish it was more purpley. Like I said, that's what it kind of looked like in the swatches. It performed really well. And I did that eye look, and I feel like if I wasn't talking and explaining what I was doing, I could have done it in just a couple minutes. So I think this is really great. You can't beat the price. So I got like half a face and an eye's worth of makeup for 15, 16 bucks. I think that's great. Definitely encourage you guys to check them out if you're on a budget or not, because, you know, even if you're not necessarily on a budget, who wants to spend money when you don't have to? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, send your friends over. We recently just had a giveaway, but when we get up to 200, we'll have another giveaway. So, unfortunately, I lost a few after my giveaway announcement video, but that's okay. They hopefully were just weeding out the bots and not the non-cool people. I mean, only the cool people want to be here, so. Alright guys, if you like this video, I think I already said that. Like, share, subscribe, send your friends. We have fun. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye.